The application for doctoral program for October 2024 is currently ongoing and you do not want to miss out. Welcome to Impact with Alice. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the projects that are available that you can apply to. The program that you are going to apply to is known as the Doctoral Training Partnership, DTP. And this particular project is available at Norwich Research Park. At Norwich Research Park, there are 5 Center of Excellence Research Institute, and these different institutes have different area of specialties. The first is the John Innes Center. Their research is primarily focused on plant and microbial science. The second is the Eliam Institute. The Eliam Institute their research focus on computational science, biotechnology, synthetic biology, and artificial intelligence. The third institute is Quadrum Institute. At Quadrum Institute, you can focus on research that focus on food science, gut biology, and health. And then we have the fourth, which is the Sainsbury Laboratory. That is where I finished my doctoral program from. And this institute is also focused on how plants interact with microbes and viruses. So it's more of a plant science institute. And the fifth, of course, is the University of East Anglia. The University of East Anglia is the awarding university for the degree. And also there are several faculties that you can study for your PhD project. So what I'm going to be doing now is to quickly show you the different programs that are available, the different projects that are available, and at the end of this video, I will show you how to make your application. There are several projects that are available, and without wasting your time, you can use this filter space to filter the projects based on your program of interest. For instance, you can decide that, okay, you are interested in gut microbiology, and as I've said earlier, the Quadrum Institute focuses on that. So when you click, if you use the search icon to filter for projects that are available at Quadrum Institute, you can see there are about 9 of them, and here you can go for a research that focuses on vitamin B12 or on senescence and gut function, on how human gut symbiote adapt to changes in nutritional environment. So you can see the different projects that you can apply to. And similarly, if you're interested in the projects at the Sainsbury Lab, which is where I finished from, there is this project with my supervisor, Professor Talbot. You can see that there's a project for under pressure investigating the Togo sensing complex of the rice blast fungus. And because I finished at this particular institute and also under this Professor Nick Talbot, what I'm going to do is to click on that project and give you insight on things that you need to pay attention to when you want to make your application. And this should also be similar for other projects that you're going to be making your application. First, you need to make note of the application deadline so that you are not coming to the website on the date that the application have closed. The deadline is the 20th of November, and a brief overview of what the project is about is being given in this short summary that is here. You can see here that the project will investigate the control of Togo generation by Magna Forte, and I would recommend that these references that is provided, read them. Even if you cannot read all of them, read the recent one, which is this from this year. This also, you can see about 4 of them from this year. Try to read them. If you cannot focus on reading all of them, or you don't have access to the different research paper, read the abstract and try to check for the copies of this publication in bioarchive. If you go to the bioarchive, you'll be able to find the copy of the paper before it was peer reviewed for publication in high impact journals. So for instance, let's say we are looking for this particular paper, this article on molecular sensor for real-time visualization of aquarium. All I will do is copy it. If you don't have access to Nature, because it says you have to pay to access the paper, go to bioarchive, paste the topic of that paper there, and search for it in the bioarchive. You can see that a copy of it is in the bioarchive, and that way you can have the full copy to read. The full copy is almost exactly the same as the one in the publication, just that there has been a little bit of correction, but this will give you an overview of what the project is about. And after you are done with reading this will then help you to tailor your statement of purpose. And the reason why I say that this will help you to give you an idea is because imagine if you have a different type of background and you're writing your motivation letter, you are trying to blow your own trumpet that you know this, you know that, but most of the things that you are stating that you know is either not relevant to the project you're applying to, or you need to make references to some of the skills that you've acquired in previous studies or internship or thesis writing. And when you are ready, all you just have to do is click on the How to Apply button, and this will bring you to the application process. I've given you a brief summary of what the funding of what you're going to be getting from the, apart from the research and also having connection with a with a world-leading institute. You are going to, everything that you are going to be getting is here. I already said earlier that they will pay your tuition fee, and the awarding institution is the UEA. You will get a monthly annual living expenses, which is going to be paid monthly. You will get training research support grants if you have any training, conferences and things to go. This will provide you with that. You're going to go for, it's going to provide you opportunity to do a 3-month internship. And also you will be given the opportunity to go on international conferences, even the local ones that you will have the opportunity to attend. The application process is written here. The first thing you need to do is to decide which projects you want to make your application on. Then you will check your eligibility against that project that you want to apply to. The third is for you to submit your application to the UEA. So if you are going to be making an application to UEA, you can check here by going directly to UEA website. And if you go to the UEA website, then you will find the projects listed there and you can make your application. One thing you need to know is that there is no limit on the number of applications that you can submit. So you can submit as many applications as possible for different projects, but you can only submit one application to a single project, so you can't do a repeated submission. You don't apply to projects that are not related, so that they don't see you as a confused applicant. If you're applying to a project based in plant science, focus on that. Don't be jumping from plant science to gut microbiome or something on computational biology. So I wish you all the best with your application. If you have any more if you want to know more about the doctoral training partnership or project that is currently that the application is currently ongoing, I would advise that you visit the link that I'm going to put in my description box to read more about the different projects that are available. I'm sure you are having questions about what documents you need for your application. Usually for any application for a study, you usually need a certificate of your previous study. So if you're applying for a PhD, you need a certificate from your master program. You need your certificates, you need your transcript, you need your motivation letter, you need your curriculum vitae A, and in some instances a copy of identification might also be required. I wish you all the best with your application. I hope you are successful, and don't forget to share this video with your loved ones that you know are interested in pursuing their postgraduate studies. If you have not completed your postgraduate studies, maybe you're in the final year, still make your application and write a strong statement of purpose letter which will explain that you are finishing soon, and that is going to give the reviewers of your application an insight into the type of applicants that you are. I wish you all the best and goodbye.